week ago.
Hey, Sharp Iron Hikers here, visiting family, and I'm just south of Wheeling, West Virginia. And just so happens that my cousin is in school at Waynesburg, Pennsylvania, and that is also the location of Hilltop Packs. They're the best company that I have ever dealt with. Called them up, said I wanted to come in and check out and see what they do, and they were so hospitable. They gave me a full tour, and I just can't say enough about every single one of their employees. They just go above and beyond and make sure that they are selling quality products. So they also sell coffee, really good. Go to either Instagram, Facebook, check them out. You won't be disappointed, definitely. So what brings you this way today? Well, ironically enough,
The fiber laser, how we work all of our metal stuff. So this is like, we sell spoons and sporks. We can put like people's names and slogans on there. In fact, I'm going to burn one right now. I already got it loaded up.
now how long have y'all been?
Coffee I've been doing for about a year.
Okay.
The backpacking business started 3 years ago. So the backpacking business started in my basement.
Really?
And I did that, just kind of a goofy thing for me and my daughters to do together. So they were helping me. And just didn't think the business would really take off. I already had another business, but we were pretty busy. I didn't need another company.
Sure.
But I saw an opportunity. So my daughters were making some equipment in my basement for me. We're selling it online. They were making money for school, for college. But then it started snowballing, and it turned to a much bigger business. And then we moved uptown to a different building, and we grew to about 6 employees up there, which we outgrew that space pretty fast. Wow. So then we came down here, and now between Hilltop Packs Coffee, Apex Giant, we have 16 employees running around for all 3 businesses. So pretty crazy.
That's impressive.
I know it is.
Our Apex Giant brand, we do a lot of our aluminum titanium stuff. So like this is a typical trowel that's used to go a little hole, and we laser that here as well. So we can do white lettering or the black lettering. Just kind of depends on what we're going to do, but this machine is pretty cool. Our wallets, these are our wallets we make from Apex Giant. These are micro wallets.
Nice.
And we laser the titanium piece right here on the same thing as well. So that is a piece of titanium. That's how we make it. But the Kydex pieces, this piece and this piece, is made on the machine right behind it. This is our little CNC router we make our wallets on. So the way it comes off, it's just like this, and we peel the plastic off the back. I made a batch earlier. But like this would be one of the sides to the wallet. Now Kydex is pretty indestructible, and we use a industrial grade band that goes around it, and of course the titanium top plate, so it makes it almost an indestructible wallet. We do a lifetime warranty on these things. That's actually a junk piece. Here's a back piece, but almost indestructible. I mean, it's pretty cool stuff. So this thing here, this is a machine I built out of necessity. So we needed some way to...
You built this?
I built this. This is
Okay,
an
so
old...
what do you not do?
This is an old turntable case. I DJ'd for many years. I DJ'd nightclubs for 14 years. I'm going to be 50 this year, so I've been around for a while. So this machine here, I sell 50 feet of cord. No, you're fine.
But that's you. You made this.
I made it. So there isn't really, no one really sells a machine like this. So we sell 50 feet of cord to hikers so they can hang their, so we got tired of doing it by hand. So there's a computer in here, there's a motor in here, proximity sensor, speed controller, hot cutter, and a momentary button here. And basically you just kind of thread this thing through, and it's going to automatically wind 50 feet of cord and then stop. And we used to have to do this by hand. We'd basically have it measured off on the floor, and we would drag it out, and then we'd cut it, and then we'd hit a lighter on the ends. But right now, we just kind of stick that over the end, hit start, and it'll run and wind 50 feet of cord and then stop automatically. And then you just cut it on the hot cutter, and you go on to the next one. So it saved us so much time.
No kidding.
You just can't buy a machine like this. There's really no place that would ever sell. I mean, big corporations and companies, they have machines that do, hundreds of these in a minute.
You're like Willy Wonka of the
That's kind of what
world.
he said. So this is the second version. The first version had the motor was too fast. The spindle was rigid, but now this thing flexes, so it allows you to squeeze it. When you grab the sides right off, hot cut it, and it's done. You get right to the next one. Wrap it around, and go on to the next one, and then it's just keep on going. So it just makes things a lot quicker, faster, and I love this stuff. Food bag right now. She's put a flat bottom on it. And this is the custom printed ones. Customers can send us photos. They can send us graphics. You can also use our own graphics on our website. And then Amy's already put it into the bag, and she'll pop that inside out in just a second. I'll let her finish that. And then it's going to get eventually going to get taped, but it's not taping right now. We're just going to show you what it looks like.
Okay. I love it.
We ask you to read the notes.
Yes.
Again, sometimes you can leave a little note back if it's something we can respond to. We'll even leave a little note in there.
Sure.
But we all read the notes. I mean, there's a picture right there of Christian in a llama costume with a bag that has a llama on it, and just little things like that. We sent that picture to the owner of the bag just for what I read.
Right.
Here's the finished bag. This is a picture that the customer sent in. The boys on the other side actually printed it, and I'll show you the print shop here in a minute. But that's pretty much the finished product. Still needs taped, but it's almost the finished product. That is a large food bag with a flat bottom. Over here.
Okay.
So Caitlin, after we sew everything, Caitlin actually tapes all the seams. So again, we make our own tape.
Yeah.
We make our own special tape using a special adhesive and a special mylar. She tapes everything, puts buttons on it, and then it's pretty much ready to be shipped out.
Great.
I'm going to show you the print shop next.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So this room here is where we put the backpacks together. They do the components out there,
Mm-hmm.
but we actually put it together in this room. This room has some specialized machines. This is a pedestal machine. This does basically just the top part of the backpack, kind of like what you see like on top of a purse maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It only does, that's the only thing it does, but it's amazing for it. This is the triple feet. This is actually what puts all the layers together. So the sides, the top, when you start putting all the pieces together, this is the machine that actually does it. Basically it has more moving parts to kind of keep everything together, moving smoothly. Also has slightly thicker thread than what the ladies out there use.
Gotcha.
This machine is not currently being used, but we will use that sometimes. We do longer runs, we use that. This is called a zigzag machine.
Oh.
This actually does all the stretchy materials. If you have a stretchy pocket, I don't think I have anything in here. Well, like this is zigzag right here. This is an early prototype of one of our old packs. This was the very first pack. I'm sorry, this is the last pack I made before I decided to start Hilltop Packs. I had no intention of even starting Hilltop Packs. I made this for a buddy of mine. His trail name is Spider Fighter. He's really tall. He knocks out all the spider webs for us. He make him walk up front. We always call him Spider Fighter. But I always made my own backpacks. I shouldn't say always. I was making it for a while. Made one for him. Did the custom printing on it, and then things started snowballing after that. But this was pre-Hilltop Packs by about 3 months, which was pretty cool.
Wow.
All the components. You can see how messy this room is. It's basically just me and Amy that work back here. So it's kind of chaotic, but it works.
I think it's nice. Right.
Okay, so this would be a typical backpack right here that weighs about 18 ounces. Custom print. This one is Dyneema. We actually make our own straps. We're pretty well known for how comfortable the straps are in there.
Yeah.
Check that out. And we'd actually just
Nice
redesigned
and
it one more
padded.
time. Very nice, a little thinner on the bottom. Stretchy pocket out here. We do have a bottom pocket option, but we didn't do that on this one here.
Right.
You can use 2 bottles in here, or you can just use one. So you can pull this,
Big.
make it as small as you want.
Tight. That's even better because it cinches.
So this is our cut room and print shop. We make a lot of stuff here. Our graphic designer, Christian, who you probably talked to.
All different kinds of colors of fabric that we use.
Right.
They range in like thickness, but they also have different colors and styles. So once I see in my laptop like what specifically they need me to do, then I get the fabric out, I roll it from the back, roll it through here, and then basically the laser machine does the rest of the work. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Before we got this laser, I had to do everything by hand.
Oh,
So
man.
I would roll out and I would use one of these cutters, and I would have to cut each piece by hand, and it would take me quite some time. So now, Ren likes to call this Steve 2.0, but I like to say I'm better because I still have a sense of humor, like a better sense of humor.
Steve's better looking.
But anyway, we're going to go. Now I know what sizes I'm going to use. I just simply go ahead and begin by hitting start.
We can cut in one day. It used to take us 2 weeks.
No.
It's that fast.
It is.
That's the best one we ever made. Look on our website, but when they are on there, you can go online and order the Dirty 30 or the Raven. We have 2 other backpacks we're going to have out there pretty soon. But
Right.
I think that's pretty much the whole tour. Is there anything I missed that you want to see?
I don't think so. I'm amazed.
Do you want to see the roasting room real quick?
Sure.
Okay, roll back this way.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I really appreciate y'all.
So my Aunt Bridget and I started the coffee roasting business together. I do own Hilltop Packs, but I have a partner on the coffee, and that's Bridget. She's a great business partner. She runs pretty much the business side of things.
Yeah.
I get to do the fun stuff like drink coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So, this roasting machine does about 40 pounds of coffee an hour. My buddy Ed is our roaster. He comes in on Mondays and Wednesdays and roasts all the coffee for us. And we roast it right here. We de-stone it over there. It just means it takes out any kind of junk or crap that might still be in the beans, and it sorts it out. And then we also have a K-cup machine. We make K-cups with this thing right here. So you pour the coffee up into here, and there's little K-cups down there. And as fast as you can dose it, put it right here. There's a little sensor there. It reads it and doses the right amount, and that's how you make K-cups. So we're one of the only roasteries that I know of that makes K-cups with fresh roasted coffee. There's a few out there, but
Wow. I gotta ask, did you create this too?
I did not. I wish I did.
Okay.
No, I wish I did. I did not.